And we are
What's
live.
up, guys? What's up?
It's not much.
Hope everybody's healthy and having a good time on this May long weekend. Joining
Long
us.
weekends. Love the long weekends.
They're a lot better than the short weekends.
Yeah, the short weekends suck, especially when you work Saturdays.
This work Saturdays, right?
Yeah, the short Saturday.
This is an average weekend for you.
That's a good point. This is a very normal ass weekend.
Yeah, this is a normal ass weekend. So what's up, guys? How's everything?
Not much. Well, I'll introduce myself first. I'm Les.
Soup.
Chicken
And
farmer.
my name is Victor, and I'm not wearing any pants
Yeah, no?
He never wears pants.
I don't know what he's actually making. Like, why is he even saying that?
because we have a table in front of us, so they can't see us.
No, I understand, but you never wear pants.
I know. I'm just saying it now.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
So, what's up? What's going on? How was
Glad
the
I'm
week?
not in the middle.
Day 30 for me today.
Day 30.
Day 30.
It's a celebration.
Yeah, man. Time to get drunk.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Well,
Day 30.
Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi, buddy.
cheers it up.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers to you guys too.
Yeah.
Long weekend.
Salut. Nazdrovya. L'chaim.
Yeah. Nazrovia. Gambay. It's Chinese.
Gambling is what they do.
Gambling. They're always blinging. They're always blinging. So, what's new? What's exciting? How's the week been? What's up?
It's been an interesting week.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least for me, you know.
Well, fuck, what,
Had
what's
some,
so interesting? Fuck, let's hear it.
Like I said, we had the party on Thursday, so that was a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a battle for me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That would be
like-
tough.
Yeah, so made it through. Tired afterwards, man. Like literally, like mentally exhausted after that one. That was a doozy.
Yeah, that,
But,
that gets harder and harder, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like it gets easier and easier, but
Yes.
that was a hard one. Like of all the days that I've had, in the last 30 days, that was the toughest one. That one was the hardest one.
It's probably harder because you put yourself in a more vulnerable spot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, because your guard's down, right? Because you're people you work with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden you look around you and you're like, man, I'm way too sober for this fucking shit, right?
Yeah, just
so
just in case you guys are confused, he is 30 days sober.
Yeah.
yeah.
You didn't really say that part, but
Yeah.
And,
I've the last 30 days I've been sober. I've sobered myself up. No booze, no nothing. I haven't even been smoking weed. I like that beer pop though. It was
I'm
good.
just bugging you.
Fucking asshole.
No,
I'm just joking. You know what?
You have to
is
stay
never,
strong for yourself.
yeah,
though.
but the thing was, booze was never my thing.
No, you're
Yeah,
right.
alcohol
wasn't
was
his
never
crutch,
my
no.
thing. That was my crutch. So
He was lightweight.
yeah, when it came to booze, it's okay. But unfortunately for me, like now I'm in a position where I know that booze triggers other things, so I can't. That's why I haven't been touching alcohol either, right? And but you know the thing is that I've been sober. I did a stint where I was like 15 years sober, right? Didn't
Really?
do shit for like 15 years. Yeah, I didn't even smoke weed.
You're talking about when you were born till you were 15?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
No,
that's
dude, I started smoking weed at
can't
12,
count
buddy. I started smoking weed at 12. No, but I did a 15-year stint where I didn't do shit.
But like what 15 years? Like how long ago was this?
Yes,
As
sir.
I'm
Let's
spitting
take
it out.
time. Let's take time
Well,
to spit.
This was probably between like my early 20s to 30s, maybe 10 years, maybe 2015 was But yeah, I was sober. Like I didn't even like drinking and stuff like that. But then I kind of got back into it, and yeah,
Well,
You know
it's,
what
fu-
they-
it's a really hard thing. Some of the people I guess that are like subscribers or whatever will know me. Like I did a year,
yep.
and it was very good. It was very like I learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about myself, but you learn a lot about like society itself.
Yeah.
because everything is based like when you have some free time to have some drinks.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
go out.
Yeah.
And like that,
Yeah.
it's only fun if
Yeah,
you have.
yeah.
this
It's
involved.
funny because I was working on my car today, and I was sitting there in the back, and it was the backyard to my parents' house was pretty sunny and stuff. So I'm like, I would love to have a beer right now and just chill, do some, but you can't. Like, I can't let that happen because if I do, then it fucking falls downhill real quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So 30 days sober today.
Congratulations,
man.
man. Congratulations. That's
So
awesome.
It's a long.
It's a fucking hard thing to do. And you know what? I challenge anyone out there to try it. To fucking try 30 days of like not having a drink, smoking weed, whatever you indulge in, try it.
Can I challenge you right now?
Right this second.
Right this moment?
I've done it, dude.
Yeah,
I've
yeah. One of the first people I turned to when I
I've
made
done
this decision was Les, because I know Les had done it. Les had done it for a while.
It's fucking
And
hard.
yeah, you know what? It hasn't been that difficult. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and go, "Oh my god, the struggle." You know, it hasn't been that bad. It really hasn't.
Which you're
Thursday was not a good day. Thursday was a bad one, man.
Well,
Thursday was a tough one.
Good for you. Congratulations for battling through that.
Yeah, man. Hey, we're still here.
Battling through it.
Other than that-
Battling through.
Yeah, that's my big thing for the week, man. Is today was kind of
30 days. That's a big achievement.
Yeah, 30 days today.
That's hard. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Life's actually like almost interesting because you wake up battling something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
everybody's got their own demons that they fight every day, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the problem with mine though is that became other people's demons too.
Yeah.
That's what happened with me.
Well, that's
You know what I mean?
that's a whole
It
different.
came out of you.
Yeah, I started projecting on other people, and that's when you kind of realize that you have a problem, right?
Yeah.
I've always said, go have fun, do whatever the fuck you got to do, but when you wake up the next day hating yourself, stop. That's when you've gone too far. And
Yeah.
that was probably like 8 months ago for me.
Which is in all, like there's other situations that go way fucking further, and like
Yeah.
you know you're good that you figured it out, you caught it.
Yeah.
Now you're 30 days. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, man.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
yeah,
awesome.
if anybody's struggling with anything, give yourself some time, take a breather, and you'll get through it.
Yeah, it's doable.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm a fucking testament to that shit.
I'll agree.
Yeah. But here we are, 30
Here we are,
days.
30
Woo!
days. Welcome to the podcast.
A little
If you
bit
have any
somber note when
questions-
we fucking started. Holy shit!
Yeah, fuck,
Sorry, guys.
I'm depressed.
Yeah, I was really excited. Then as we started talking about it, I was like, yeah, this is a fucking downer subject, man.
I don't think it's a downer subject. I think it's
Yeah.
a positive,
Yeah.
positive thing. Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
if we can motivate just one person to
Yeah.
change their lifestyle, like really, in the end, if you do something and then the next day you like you said earlier, you hate yourself,
Yeah,
stop doing that. Stop
Yeah,
doing that. Don't
yeah.
keep doing that to
Yeah.
yourself. Like
Yeah.
you don't, you may feel like subconsciously, and maybe you think you feel like you deserve the punishment, or
Yeah.
you
I
asked for
yeah,
it.
Yeah, for me, like firsthand experience, it was a combination of a lot of things,
Yeah.
right? And we've had these conversations before, but when your mind is sick, it brings shit up to keep you in that sickness.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your mind is not your friend.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? In some cases, and for me, that's what happened, right? So, you'd have good moments, and then all of a sudden, you'd be like, hey, but remember this? And then all of a sudden, you'd be like, oh, fuck my life again. And you'd fall into these cycles, right? So, yeah, it's one of those things where, like for me now, I understand, like, the majority of my life, I'm going to have to spend sober now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I may have an occasional drink here and there, but
Yeah.
I'm never going to be able to get myself to the point where I'm drunk or any of that stuff. And that's not even like that could be 6 months down the line, or it could be 3 years down the line.
Or it
You know
could
what I
be
mean?
never.
It could be
Or
never,
it could-
exactly.
yeah, it could-
Or
it's
I could be sober for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Right. But I know that that now, like myself personally, like my physiology, the way my brain works, the way my chemistry works, I can't do that. I just can't do that anymore because my brain and everything, and it's not an excuse. Like, I don't want to bring up, like you say, childhood trauma and shit like that. It's not an excuse, but at the same time, it brought up a lot of my old demons, right? And it fed off of that, right?
Yeah.
And that's what kept me in that circle for a long time. So now, like I said, sober, clear mind, you see things for what they really are, right? So yeah, I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm happy. It's been 30 days and a lot of clarity. And yeah, man, we're good.
That's awesome. That's an awesome achievement.
Yeah.
And like you said, the mind does fucking play tricks on you all the time.
Yeah.
But it's hard when like you got different things, pulling you different ways.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it-
And the thing
it'll trick you every time.
Yeah, and the thing for me, like, I'm on medication now. Like, I'm on antidepressants and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's, another thing that I've kind of, at one point I was like, I don't need these things, I can make myself better. Now I'm like a firm believer that I may have to take them for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? As I take blood medication to keep me fucking alive, it's one of those things where I have to consciously keep taking medication to keep me alive, right? It's one of those things that the clarity that you get from these 30 days and stuff like that, you start realizing certain things. And that's one of them for me is that I may have to be medicated for the rest of my life. But if it keeps me alive and it keeps me happy and it keeps me healthy, what the fuck why was I fighting it so much, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's a real thing, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you just gotta fucking go on with life.
Yeah. And I've been making videos, like, throughout this process. I make little videos on my phone and stuff.
Yeah.
And I hope that I'll, I don't know if I'll post them. It was more for, like, my peace of mind and accountability.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, I felt like at one point I was going to, like, relapse or fall off the wagon and stuff like that. Yeah. So any one of those moments where I felt things like we're getting a little rough, I always videotaped it. And I said, if it's going to happen, you're going to fucking do it in front of a camera. And you're going to, later in life, you can be able to reflect back on those moments. But yeah, since day one, since my first trip to the doctor to pick up medication and stuff like that, I've been videotaping myself. I constantly make little videos. Sometimes they're 5 minutes long, sometimes they're 30 seconds, sometimes they're fucking 20 minutes because I ramble like a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, that's
But
whatever
yeah.
the tool is,
Yeah,
you do that, right?
So, like I said, I'm still up in the air whether I want to post them. Like, I don't know. It was more for myself than for anybody else. But at the same time, if they do, like, sometimes people need to see other people going through this kind of stuff and how they handled it to kind of gain a little bit of inner strength.
Absolutely.
Which is why I relied on you, right? Like, I asked you, I kept asking for your advice and stuff. But yeah. So I may post them after all. Like, I don't know. I'm still indecisive, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you did, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
great. Well, that's congratulations again.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys.
Wish you didn't have a beer to cheers you with.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. No, it's all good.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's fucking a hard thing to overcome. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
That's not wine in this glass, by the way. It's Pepsi.
It's Pepsi.
Pepsi, yeah.
It's Pepsi. I know. Last time I saw that too. We were on the podcast and I was drinking ginger ale, and I'm like drinking that out of a wine cup. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers better not be thinking I'm drinking vodka or something, right?
It's a white wine, right?
Yeah, like anything.
I'm sober.
I'm completely sober, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
If
Yeah.
they think that, then whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing but vodka. Sorry, vodka crans for this guy. So soda cran for me, and my poison now is Pepsi and ginger ale.
Well, it's in the perspective, right? It's a better choice.
I hope so.
Life's a funny thing. It's the only thing that individually every human being gets to determine what makes them happy.
Yeah.
Like having a house can't do it, having money can't do it, but how you live your life, not to get too deep so early, but how you live your life, you can only dictate for yourself to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
If it's whatever it is.
Yeah.
If it's eating fast food every day of your life, you might live shorter, but if you're happy doing it, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, and that's kind of the trick that I had played on me too, right? Is that I was like, oh no, I'm good, and then all of a sudden I'm like, you're not good, dude. You know what I mean? And
See, that's a different thing.
yeah, and that's what I mean. But you're right though. In a sense, you're right that wasn't making me happy, right?
Yeah. That's
So,
a tricky one.
Yeah, I was actually with what I was doing is I was missing out on things that would make me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that false
Happiness.
that false happiness or that false sense of security, that false sense of hope. Like it's so fake, man. Obviously I'm not fucking picking on anybody that does this shit or you know what I mean. Everybody's got their own life to live. But but for me, like I said, once again, I understand my physiology now, right? And my physiology states that not for this guy, man. I can't do it.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Well,
Somber note, guys. Sorry.
sorry
Sorry to start a somber note, but
cheers to us. Cheers to this.
My physiology
Cheers to
calls for more beer.
Cheers to everyone out there. You guys want
But
to cheers?
that's the thing. Everybody's,
hey man, some people turn weed into like fuel, man. Like I can't smoke weed and be productive. If I smoke weed, I'm a fucking couch potato, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's just, some people can take a hammer and make a house, and other people will take a hammer and crack somebody in the head with it.
Crack themselves in the head.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of, now I just avoid the hammer.
Well, if you're in control, you're in control.
Yeah, there you go.
You're in control. So what about you? What did you do for 30 days?
I don't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Let's see. Yesterday, I just went to my wife's cousin's house. We just had dinner there. Had some steak and stuff. It was good. Had a long conversation. Hung out there longer than I thought we would, but it was good. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my thing now. I just like to hang out with minimal people. I don't really I'm not a crowd guy anymore, and it doesn't. That's not something that I want to spend my time with. It's better to be productive with family or friends and just chill. Like chill is a very underrated thing.
Yeah. No, that's exactly it, right? Yeah. Like you feel sometimes that you have to surround yourself with a bunch of people to do all this stuff, and then you realize that it's a smaller group, and it's the important people that you should be spending your time with.
Yeah,
right?
but that's the thing. The larger the group, then you're suddenly you're not chilling.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you're going off.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, and that's
the
just
night
true.
is early
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
4 in.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. It's just like you realize the quality of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't have the same like happiness if I'm just hanging out with like a whole bunch of people at a bar. I used to love that.
Oh yeah,
Do
I,
some
like, me too.
shots,
I would,
get-
yeah.
Whoa.
we go to my wife and I. We literally went to the bar every day. Literally,
Yeah.
we would just bar hop like
Yeah.
every day. And I didn't. Now I think back, I'm like, how did we afford that?
Yeah.
Or how did we
Yeah.
like? How did we manage that? Because we were young and just like, and then everybody was there, right? All the friends were there. So
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a stage of life. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
weird, man. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I'm getting older too, but I'm very much like looking forward to like the farmers market and shit like that. Like I'm getting to that stage now where I'm just like I just want to do shit like that.
farmers market.
Yeah,
That's-
like just go on a Saturday. Dude, go on a Saturday morning.
go farm. What are you gonna go buy the
S-
corn?
Saturday, dude. Yeah, Saturdays.
I'm gonna go buy some corn. I feel like buying some corn today.
Saturdays used to start at 6 o'clock for me, 6 o'clock p.m. Right? Like
That's
now,
the sober
yeah.
life.
now they
That's
start
the
now they
sober,
start
not
at
drinking
8 or
life.
9.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
what it
mean? Like, I feel like I got so much more time and so much more like.
Oh, there's
There's
so
like,
much time.
Yeah, there's like
It's
shit gets
almost
done
too much
now.
time.
Like, my car's nicely cleaned and washed and fucking polished and shit. Like, there's just so much more time now, man. Like,
I used to always say to like my wife. I used to always say, I'm like, when I did that year, I'm like life is so easy.
yeah,
Like when you're not going out
Yeah.
late, you're not drinking, you're not
Yeah.
like, getting crazy with your buddies. Like
Yeah.
life is so easy
yeah,
now.
yeah. It
Like-
becomes a lot more manageable.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing to stop you from like you get up at probably 8 or 7:30. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
You're like, well, okay, I'm gonna go wash my car.
Yeah.
Get a coffee.
Yeah.
And then you're early
Yeah,
for
dude,
work.
I go for breakfast.
Yeah.
I've been going for breakfast. Like, who the fuck goes for breakfast? I go there and it's just me and a whole bunch of white people, dude.
Normal people.
Well,
I
that's
know.
that reminds me of a quote from Wiz Khalifa. He's like, "Man, you know what? Before I used to think being a boss was being able to stay up till fucking 5, 6 in the morning." And then he goes, later when I changed and became healthier, he's like, now I realize being a boss is being able to wake up at 6 in the morning,
Yeah.
wake up
Yeah.
early and
Yeah.
have a productive day.
Yeah.
That's more of
Yeah.
a challenge than
Yeah.
than actually like
Yeah.
partying all night, right?
Yeah, no,
So-
absolutely. It's funny because I used to always say I don't watch a lot of TV. I never watched a lot of TV. So people would be like, "Oh, do you watch this?" I'm like, "Nah, fuck that. Why the hell would I watch that? Who's got time to watch TV, motherfucker? I've watched 2.5 Men from fucking from the first like season. I'm on like the 4th season already,
Yeah.
and it's in Spanish, so it's even funnier."
That's awesome. No,
Yeah.
That's it's good.
Yeah, man. So we keep circling back to this sobriety.
No,
thing.
it's a very
Yeah,
interesting topic
yeah.
though.
No, it is. It is. If you guys are struggling with anything like that, give yourself a week. Just give yourself a week's time.
You need
Don't
a
even
week.
go. Don't even go a month. Go a week, and just realize how much more time and how much more efficient you are with your time.
Yeah.
Right? Like rolling into work 15 minutes early as opposed to 15 minutes late. You know, just little things like that always change, right? Because now you're not tired or hungover from the day before, so you can get up. Like I said, dude, I went grab breakfast. I go to work,
Yeah.
hit the gym. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that I can do now, right? So,
So when you plan on doing the gym thing?
oh, Jim is Jim is the guy that takes my breakfast order.
Oh,
Jim is the guy that does.
Jim is the guy at Subway.
Subway.
Jim is the guy at Subway that takes my order, motherfucker. But no, you know what I mean though. Like, there's so much more time in a day now. Yeah. So yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, I all props to the world to you, man. It's and stick with it.
Oh, dude, like I said, understanding my physiology now, like
Yeah.
understanding the way my chemistry works, I'm gonna have to.
I have a buddy. Shout out to Ian if he's listening. I don't know if he
Eon.
is. We have one viewer, so probably not right
we
now.
we have
but,
2 on this side,
Okay,
but we have 3 likes,
if
which
Bao-
makes
if-
no fucking sense.
Well, it's the truth, right? People like the truth.
Yeah.
Bowser, if you're listening, we've all struggled with everything, drinking, whatever it is, smoking
Yeah.
weed, drugs, whatever the hell it is. And like me and him, like we were friends since we were probably, I don't know,